Will we be paying $7 for coffee? Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. Let's have a look at this article from Yahoo Finance, because this scares me more than anything else. Claims about Evergrande collapsing and bringing down China, and they're flowing through to global conflict, even the pandemic that was about to be the end of humanity. None of that stuff. You just water off a duck's back, okay? You stoically face that. But now shit's getting real, guys. $7 coffee. This is just insane bullshit, okay? Something has to be done. Forget all the libertarian principles. The government needs to intervene. Save the day. Put a cap on coffee. If you don't know, I am a bit of a coffee fan. I've got my half-liter of Stein here. And, well, I've developed a taste for pretty crap coffee. I'm drinking straight black instant coffee from Aldi, which ain't that bad. But you've got to remember, I studied architecture, and that involved a lot of late nights at university, drinking vending machine coffee before we had good vending machine coffee, like really terrible vending machine coffee. At the moment, I'm a big fan of the 7-Eleven $1 coffees. I know it's a loss leader, but it tastes great, and it's $1. So let's see here, $7. That's going to sting. $5 even hurts. So one coffee at a normal coffee shop is equal to a week's worth of my 7-Eleven coffees. So why you be paying more for your daily dose of caffeine? So people may soon be paying upwards of $5 for a cup of coffee in the city, and as much as $7 in remote areas due to ballooning expenses for cafe owners. Now, I'm not surprised. Running any business here in Australia is a nightmare. Running a cafe, we saw the lockdowns, and honestly, we've got a federal election coming. I think the states are going to keep a lot of these little restrictions and inconveniences in place until miraculously after the election. Maybe I'm just becoming a bit cynical there. Cafe owners now have no choice but to increase their prices in response to rising overheads. David Panham, president of the Cafe Owners and Baristas Association of Australia, told Yahoo Finance. Well, here's the thing. A barista could earn more than an architectural student studying building design, or working while studying building design. A barista where you can learn the skills in a couple of hours. A student where you're designing million-dollar buildings. I was concerned of that because I had a semi-commercial machine in my office, so all my staff knew how to make coffee. So they could make more money as a barista than designing buildings, but it wasn't going to lead to a career. You kind of peaked at barista level. Unless you could start your own business as a coffee owner, but you can hire that skill in too. So he said cafe owners have been absorbing higher costs for months, but are now approaching a breaking point. Everything is just compounding into the cup, he said. Part of the problem is coffee bean prices are rising, partly driven by massive crop failures in one of the largest producing nations, Brazil. Paranham said around 1/3 of all coffee blends in Australia have Brazilian coffee beans in them. Other major coffee producing regions are also experiencing issues which have been contributing to overall higher prices. Last year, according to IBIS World, the world price of coffee surged 21.6% to $3.65 a kilogram. So, gone are the days of $2 milk. That's another topic, I'm assuming. Paranham also said the cost of shipping had risen sharply as the price of milk and milk alternatives have gone up into 95% of Australian coffees. I've taken a lot of coffee orders, and most of them are saying the days of the $2 milk is over. I've taught coffee owners, not orders. He also said the cost of paper cups was playing a role, as well as the high cost of labour. He said the supply chain issues affecting coffee prices preceded the war in Ukraine, although said the increase in petrol prices may add to the financial pressures in the short term. In combination, increasing production costs would likely lead to the first major increase in coffee prices in years. He's expecting around the $5 mark for suburban areas and as much as $7 coffee in regional areas where prices are always high due to the distance goods have to travel and other factors. Panham said Australians have grown accustomed to cheap, high-quality coffee, with prices remaining below the $4 mark for a long time. He said supporting cafes will help them keep prices lower. Other ways people can keep their coffee costs down is by bringing their own cups, so cafes don't have to use paper cups, which is a win for the environment. Yeah, but sometimes you want a paper cup. Let's have a talk about this one, guys. This is cost of living, inflation flowing through. We're going to see it. More and more of our daily consumption and daily items that we purchase to live are going to get more expensive. No one should be surprised. And as a coffee snob, this frustrates me. Well, I guess I can't say I'm a coffee snob anymore. I kind of grown out of it now. I drink instant, don't I? As a coffee bogan, this frustrates me. What do you reckon, guys? Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. This is how you can support us, joining us on YouTube or Patreon, using our referral links at SelfWealth or Stake, or supporting us via using our other referral links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. And if you're wondering why I've got the injury on my head, check out the video leveling up to 41 and a house update. Take care, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now. Not bad coffee, but cheap.